Thank you for tuning in to RTN News. I'm Caitlin Scott.
And I'm Ashley.
Rowan After Hours, or RA, offers all SGA-approved and petitioning organizations the opportunity to co-sponsor on-campus events. Tier 3 events are large events sponsored by RA and include Rowan's Got Talent, the Asian Cultural Festival, and the Battle of the Bands. If your organization is interested in co-sponsoring a Tier 3 event, it is mandatory that a member attend an informational session in order to be considered for co-sponsorship. The next session is on November 21st at 3 p.m. All organizations, even those that annually co-sponsor an event, must attend a session.
Rowan raises sexual assault awareness. According to the 2013 Cleary report, sex offenses have risen over the past year. Concerned by the numbers, the Sexual Assault Prevention Committee decided to take a stand. The committee works with other organizations on campus to provide a safer, more peaceful environment for all. They hope to provide students with safe and confidential services, as well as a firm education to stop further incidents from occurring. They hope to spread this message and truly make the world a better place.
A young man jumps over the White House fence. 23-year-old Dominic Adesanya was caught on video committing the crime. Although completely unarmed, the man gave the White House quite a scare, putting them on lockdown for the evening. 2 Secret Service dogs were released on Dominic in the yard, but Dominic put up a mean fight, punching and kicking the dogs in self-defense. According to the White House, this is the 7th incident to occur this year. The White House plans on cracking down on security.
The city of Philadelphia is still discussing a controversy from the last century. In 1981, police officer Daniel Faulkner was killed by Abu Jamal, in the shooting. Many citizens have given Abu Jamal support due to the racial topics, but Governor Tom Corbett has signed a piece of legislation pointing away from the issue and regarded injunctions.
How about this man jumping over a fence for the White House? This is crazy to me. It must be so scary when you're so big in the world to have that happen to you and to try and protect your family. That's got to be scary.
I think it's scary for the people jumping over. I mean, it's happened more than once, but I mean, I guess they have courage if they do it in the first place.
Did sound like the service dogs were attacking, so that's got to be scary too.
Well, this year's homecoming was amazing. The theme was Proftoberfest, and RTN News captured some highlights on the video.
Hello and welcome to the 2014 Rowan University Homecoming Parade. I'm Chris Sharnagle.
And I'm Ina Contento. We have so much in store today. It's a beautiful day and the parade is just getting started.
Our first car has our Rowan University mascot.
Yes.
Who are you? The Rowan.
And here comes the dance
their
team.
Next performance.
And they're going to be performing for us.
If you got beauty, just raise them up, 'cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top.
Ich dich küsse. Nummer 2. Ich berühre deine Lippen. Nummer 3. In Gedanken will ich nicht nur tanzen.
The weather was beautiful, the floats, the talents, and the banners were amazing. Everybody put a lot of hard work into what was going on.
Yeah, it was a great time, and the winners will be announced during the halftime of the homecoming game against Morrisville State. So, I'm Chris Sharnagle.
And I'm Ina Contento, and you're watching RTN Channel 5.
Now let's go over to Justine with the latest Rowan entertainment news.
Rowan will
honor the creative works of faculty, staff, and students in all fields of study on Tuesday, October 28th at Scholarfest. The event takes place every other year, and this year will be held in the Student Center's Enyan Ballroom. Scholarfest is open to the public and is co-sponsored by Rowan University Libraries, the Office of Provost, and the Friends of Campbell Library, and the Dean's Council. For more information, visit scholarfest.rowan.edu or contact Eileen Bacant at bachant@rowan.edu. Rowan University will host Dr. Ronald Hardy, who will give a speech on controlling Ebola virus outbreaks. A new strategy to block virus transmission and spread on Friday, November 7th from 2 to 3 p.m. in Wilson Recital Hall on the Glassboro campus. As part of the Dean's Distinguished Lecture Series, the College of Science and Mathematics and the School of Biomedical Science and Health are hosting this event to inform students and faculty of the characteristics of the Ebola virus and possibilities for treatment and prevention. Washing your hands frequently, sleeping well, and eating healthy are just few of these ways. Barefoot Cellars founders Michael Houlihan and Bonnie Harvey, who turned their startup winery in California farmhouse into one of the most recognizable brands in the wine industry, will be featured speakers during Networking with Style, a South Jersey soiree, on Thursday, November 13th at Oleto Caterers. Tickets for the dinner are from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m., are $60 each, and include a talk by Houlihan and Harvey, wine tasting from 6 of the finest wineries in South Jersey, networking with the region's most influential business professionals, and dinner. To register for Networking with Style, visit networkingwithstyle.eventbrite.com. You don't want to miss this classy event. On Wednesday, October 29th, Rowan's Office of Student Activities will be hosting the year's first double feature movie night to commemorate Halloween. Festivities begin at 7:30 p.m. with the 1983 horror film Christine, which follows a violent, self-aware car wreaking havoc on its owner. The 2013 film Oculus focuses on a woman who suspects a mirror is responsible for her family's death and her own misfortune. Oculus begins at 9:30.
Come over here. So tell me about this wine. How cool is that? Barefoot is one of my absolute favorite wines.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I haven't done it yet, so I'm excited about trying it.
Are you going to go to this
I would
event?
like to. I'm going to try.
Are you a wine person?
I do. I like wine. I'm Italian, so I love my wines.
Barefoot is super bubbly and it's very sweet. So I like white wines. I don't like red wines. But even the red wines, they have a sweet one.
Awesome.
And they're delicious. So definitely, if you can, try to check it out.
That's great.
Well, thank you very much, Justine. And be sure to tune back after this break.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Packers. Viking. Packers. Viking. Viking.
Red state. Blue state. Vegan.
Carnivore.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
Downtown.
Optimist.
We come to different conclusions.
Half empty.
Half full.
But when we live united, we create real, lasting change in the building blocks of life. The education, income, and health of our communities, our families,
United.
even the person next to us.
Live united.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, live united. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Health authorities continue to hold 9 people who may have been exposed to Ebola under voluntary house arrest. This following Connecticut Governor Malloy's statewide public health emergency declaration earlier this month, authorities confirmed that 3 of those involved are Yale University students and the rest are from a single family. All will continue to be monitored by the state until the disease's 21-day incubation period is over. Rowan University is set to launch a new fundraising program for students and organizations on campus come December 2014. The Prof Funder program is created through the Alumni Engagement Office and aims at helping students financially with their academic work, research, and organizations. All students and organizations interested must submit an application by November 10th at noon. For further information, check out the Prof Funder campaign website at alumni.rowan.edu/Prof Under app or contact Josh Bodman, the Advancement Office Assistant Director, at bodman@rowan.edu or 856-256-5415.
Rowan's radio station, WGLS-FM, turns 50 this year. A great celebration will be held tomorrow in the Chamberlain Student Center's Enyon Ballroom on behalf of the station's 50 years. The event will include hors d'oeuvres, dinner, and music. Although registration is now closed, those coordinating the event state that they look forward to welcoming over 180 alumni and guests back to campus. Those who are attending may park in the lots adjacent to Winans Hall and at the Rowan University Boulevard parking garage.
Imagine winning a contest simply by believing. #Rowan Believes is a contest giving you a chance to win more Burrow Bucks and Barnes & Noble gift cards. To enter, submit your own essay, poem, or anything that represents what you believe in. The top 10 submissions will be asked to present their creation at a #Rowan Believes event in December. The top 3 presentations will win prizes. The contest is open now until December 10th. For more information about the contest or submission details, visit the contest website on the university's homepage.
Starting next Monday, Rowan University will be celebrating Disability Week, a week dedicated to celebrating those with disabilities and to raise awareness on disabilities. To help celebrate this week, Rowan University will be welcoming guest speakers as well as holding an interactive program to raise awareness on disabilities. The event aims to celebrate the diversity and inclusion of individuals with disabilities as vital and vibrant members of the Rowan community. Opening ceremonies will begin at 1 p.m. in the Wellness Center, so be sure to get there early.
This has such a special place in my heart. One of my good guy friends, Justin, actually is part of Rowan Unified Sports.
Oh, okay.
So he deals with this every Sunday, I believe they play, and they do soccer and basketball.
Yeah.
So I think that's incredible.
I volunteered for Rowan Unified Sports a little bit a couple years ago, and it was an amazing experience.
It's gotta be,
fun.
Definitely. But speaking of sports, did you miss the homecoming football game? Find out how badly Rowan crushed the competition. Christian has the latest.
Thanks, Caitlin. The Rowan University football team won with a 31-0 shutout over Morrisville State College on homecoming Saturday afternoon. Running back Whit Marshallin led Rowan with 228 yards and 2 touchdowns on 36 carries. Quarterback Bill McCarty was 9 for 14 for 72 yards. The victory marked head coach Jay Accorsi's 100th career win. He is the first coach in the program's 55-year history to reach the milestone. The team travels to Montclair State University for a New Jersey Athletic Conference game on Saturday afternoon. The Profs and the Red Hawks are the 2 remaining unbeaten teams in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. Rowan's men's and women's diving teams are off to a great start, both beating Salisbury University on Tuesday night. It was the first dual meet of the season for both squads. The men's swim team defeated Salisbury 157-48, winning all 9 individual events. They also won the 400 medley and the 400 freestyle relays. The women's swim team won 109-96, winning 6 of the 9 individual events. They took first place in the 400 medley relay and second place in the 400 freestyle relay. Next week, Rowan hosts Cabrini College on Thursday, October 30th at 6 p.m. The Rowan University field hockey team won 7-1 at Stevens Institute of Technology on Thursday evening. Forward Johanna James led the way with 3 goals and 1 assist. Forward Kelly Campbell contributed with 2 goals and 1 assist. Rowan goalie Carly DeMarco stopped 13 shots. The Profs have a 7-game win streak, and they are 10-3 overall. Rowan has had arguably the best defense in the New Jersey Athletic Conference so far this season. Next week, Rowan hosts conference opponent Ramapo College on Wednesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. The Profs men's soccer team lost to Richard Stockton College 3-1 last Thursday. Stockton goalkeeper Bobby Vargas stopped 7 shots for the win, and Rowan goalie Kevin Vasta made 4 saves. Then, on Saturday, the Profs lost to William Patterson 2-1. Back Marcus Hackett scored the game winner with 2 minutes left to play when he dribbled into the box and shot the ball inside the bottom left corner. Then on Monday evening, the team beats SUNY Old Westbury 4-0. Back Brandon McFarland tallied 2 goals, while forward Shane Geyer and back Dave Schwartz each scored 1 time. The win advanced the Profs' record to 9-8 on the season, and they are getting ready to travel to New Jersey City University on Saturday, October 25th at 1 p.m. for a New Jersey Athletic Conference game. Rowan Ice Hockey wins 2 out of 3 games in the ACHA Showcase in Mentor, Ohio, this past weekend with 2 victories that will help the team's rankings in Southeast region. The Profs dropped their first game at the Showcase to Lindenwood Belleville 10-0 this Friday evening contest. It was Rowan's worst loss since October 16, 2009, when the Profs fell to Maryland Baltimore County 13-0. After the game, the team held a meeting to regroup and refocus. The Profs responded less than 24 hours later with a 4-2 victory over the University of Dayton due to the team's focus on the defensive play. Their next game began at 8 a.m. the next day. The early hours didn't bother Rowan much as they seemingly had Toledo under wraps with a 5-3 lead in the third period. But the Rockets scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes to force overtime. In the extra period, Toledo thought they had the game winner with just 16 seconds in, but the officials waved off the goal. Rowan then finished off with the Rockets with the power play and left Mentor with a 6-5 victory. Coach Caulfield believes that Rowan's victories over Dayton and Toledo proves that the Profs are still contenders for a top 10 spot. The Profs' next home game will be on Saturday, October 25th at 8:15 against the Penn State Ice Lions, the team that eliminated Rowan from the Mid-Atlantic Collegiate Hockey Association playoffs last season. I'm really proud of the ice hockey team. They did good after losing the first game. They came back twice.
What a comeback. That's what I was just thinking, that they stopped to refocus and like reboot themselves almost.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
That's an incredible story.
Were you able to watch that game?
I wasn't able to watch it.
You have to go see one. If you can see one of their live games, it's incredible. I get so nervous for them when I see the puck flying and they're, knocking each other over. But it's incredible, and I hope that they continue like the great work. So thank you very much, Christian. And whether appropriate Halloween costumes are key to having a comfortable night. Nina will have the latest on weather right after this short break.
My dad's one of the juiciest cheese there today. Bring this one.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov.
Thanks for tuning back in.
Warm, cold, rainy, or dry. Nina, how is this week gonna look? And more importantly, how is Halloween weekend gonna look?
Well, Ashley, it seems we have a little pattern going on here. Similar to last week, rainy weekdays and beautiful weekends. Today's going to be sunny with some clouds, a high of 65. All sun Saturday and Sunday, though. After it drops down to the mid-40s tonight, Saturday will be even warmer than today with a high of 67. Overnight, it will get down to the low 50s. But heading into Sunday, it will reach back up to around 63. Sunday night with a low of 43. This coming weekend, we're not expecting any rain until Friday. Unfortunately, Halloween has a 40% chance of rain. But until then, we have temperatures in the mid-60s. We'll see clouds and colder nights. Tuesday is expected to be in the 70s. So if you like warmer weather at the end of October, look forward to that. Make sure to keep checking the weather changes to plan your Halloween weekend.
Rain on Halloween night. I mean,
it was a little upsetting to hear. 40% chance.
40%, but
that's
you know
pretty
the weather.
good.
It changes
I know.
every single minute, literally. Like, I can go on, check right now, and it
will downpour.
Rain.
It'll
That's
probably
why.
definitely
Coming
downpour.
to Rowan, I bought rain boots and an umbrella because I knew that that's...
You have to buy a new one every year
Yeah,
because
seriously.
that's how much you use them here.
Well, let's do a sun dance.
Yeah, well, that's all we have for you this week, guys. Watch us live next week on Channel 5 on campus.
Or live online at live.rtnch5.com.